Aquarius, we're going to do you guys February reading. Make sure to check out my prepared, well, I guess no point. I hope you guys checked out my preparing for February video, so you guys will be already up to date on what it is that you need to be doing to prepare for this month's energy. I'm always going to do preparing videos so that way when the next month hit, you're already in line with some of those energies. You're already doing with some of the things that you need to do. So I think the cards are almost ready. I keep dropping them. This card keeps falling out, so material harvest. I don't know if you guys can see that. Yeah, material harvest. It keeps falling out, but I don't really like to use just falling out cards on the reading, but I do feel like sometimes they are significant. I think the cards are ready to be used. All right. Moving on. Transformation in reverse. Material harvest. Destiny. Balance in reverse. Firm foundations in reverse. Positive moving forward in reverse. Power. Triumph and success in reverse. Material spiritual prosperity. Fulfillment of wishes. Awareness in reverse. And universe. Interesting. I honestly don't even want to read this reading from left to right. I want to just jump around. Alright, well, let's just start from the end, I guess. Aquarius, some of you guys are coming to a completion with some of your karma in the past life. Some of you guys are realizing who you were attached to, situations that you were attached to, things that you have experienced, things that you have already dealt with. And I feel like you guys are coming to an awareness of where it is that you have been karmically attached to certain circumstances and situations in your life and certain people. You guys are realizing that the only way for you to get onto your correct path and to start achieving your destiny, you're going to have to start coming into the spiritual aspects of yourself, coming into where it is that, because your destiny is associated with these areas. You guys, or at least at the very moment, you guys are going to receive a lot of guidance when it comes to meditation, when it comes to exercise, when it comes to your dreams and your subconscious. I feel like you guys have a lot of answers within where it is that you really need to go, where it is that you want to do. I feel like it's been hovering on your consciousness for the last few days. I feel like it's been something that you've been aware of, something that you have been emotionally in tune with, something that you have kind of seen just knocking at your door every time at the same night over and over again. It's this repetitive dream. It's a repetitive feeling. It's something nagging at your consciousness. And this is destiny trying to get in. This is something that you realize everything that's going on when it comes to this situation. You need to tune into it. You know that this energy is not going to lead you down the wrong path, but you know a lot of change is going to occur, and that may scare you. But you guys should definitely get a kick out of that. Your ruling planet is Uranus, so you're all about change. So you kind of know deep down on the level where it is that you need to go to continue this cycle and to continue moving forward onto your life path. You guys have that answer, I feel like, subconsciously. Um, I feel like overall you guys are leaving behind an old mindset, an old way of living, an old way of being Aquarius. I feel like you guys are embracing a lot of change. Some of you guys may have just been through your Saturn return, so if you're around the age of 30, that's definitely a theme that's playing out in your life. You're maturing into yourself, coming into who it is that you really need to be, what it is that you need to do with yourself, and trying to overcome some of those limitations that you have set for yourself in the past and able to move forward because you are able to complete a karmic cycle and start making changes when it comes to who you are completely and walking away from the old you, Aquarius. The old you is dying and a new person is taking his or her place. And it's going to be a crazy ride, but I promise you, you will feel more true to yourself on the other side. There's something about your life that feels stagnant, and you need to follow that feeling, follow that nagging feeling of stagnation and discontent, because that's going to lead you towards the change that you so desperately need, honestly. I feel like you guys on the home front, or really just not even the home front, I feel like you guys, when it comes to your rituals, when it comes to your day to day rituals, the things that you do repeatedly, your job situations. I feel like you guys are you're not receiving the type of recognition that you want because it's not the type of job that you want. And it doesn't matter how much raise that you get, how much money that these people are offering, what people say to you at the job, how nice people treat you. It's not feeling fulfilling. It's not feeling fulfilling and it's not satisfying you because what you're looking for is something more spiritual, Aquarius. What you're looking for is something on a higher level, on a higher octave. And you have to be practical and support yourself, but you also have a higher gift that you need to offer this world. And the universe is not going to support you staying in the old habits and old ways of doing things forever. And so a lot of you guys are feeling like there's a spiritual calling to your that needs to be activated on your day-to-day activities. That's something that needs to be um, dealt with, something that needs to be done on a more consistent basis. You need to start laying down, spiritual practices because your workflow isn't really satisfying you. You really go to work so that you can handle your family life and your home life, and that's been your MO for a long time, but now it's time to turn onto a spiritual path. Um, I feel like you guys emotionally, I feel like you guys are feeling really powerful. I feel like you guys are able to direct your emotions towards things that are going to channel success. Some of you guys are taking your emotions and using them and channel them into your spirituality. You're realizing that all of these emotions have a value and have a purpose, and they don't have to destroy me. I can use them as a guidepost and as a way to influence my situation to get some of the things that I want out of my life, or just use them as a way to understand where it is that I have went wrong in the past, and then effectively channel them into the things that you do want to do. And I feel like that has to do with spiritual practices. You guys are just opening yourselves up to that because you have been shut off for so very long. And now it's time to really open yourself up to a different side of life. And I feel like you guys are embracing that. Um, I feel like in you guys' area of career, there's a lot of fulfillment going on right now. You guys are definitely making money. You guys are definitely feeling like you got to the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. So you guys, I feel like you guys are more so going through a time of internal change where you're leaving behind an old version of yourself. But you guys are very financially prosperous at this moment. I'm feeling like you guys have a lot of things that you want to have. You guys have worked really hard in the past for whatever it is that you have been um, trying to gain, whatever it is that you have been trying to um, complete for yourself, whatever situation you've been trying to move forward from, and so that you could have a better life, so that you could do some of the things that you wanted to do. You guys have definitely done that, and you're receiving reward for all the efforts that you have put in that avenue, in that area of your life. You guys have definitely reaped a lot of rewards. And again, I feel like you guys in your area, you guys are able to embrace spirituality and come into a sense of self because of it. Some of you guys have lost your sense of self in your family and other events and situations, and now you're able to come into a sense of self via all the support that you're getting right now, not just from others around you, but from the universe at large. I feel like you guys are getting a lot of support and a lot of nudge in the right direction where it is that you need to go. So Aquarius, I'm just seeing that you're in tune with a lot of things that you're leaving behind, and you know where it is that you have erred in the past and where you need to move forward from. And I see that you guys, I have realized that some of your relationships are just not. You're just not. You just know some of these relationships you know which relationships are working for you and which ones are not. And you guys are more so trying to tune into a spiritual relationship, a higher understanding with your own self. You guys are moving forward when it comes to a relationship with yourself better. I feel like you guys are coming into self awareness because you guys are conquering your emotions. You're conquering your negative feelings and some of the things that have you guys are in a really powerful place emotionally. Because of that, you guys are able to direct yourself towards who you really are and what you want to represent in this world, what it is that you want to be about. You guys are having a new and powerful start when it comes to your creative expression, and you guys are finding a way to balance this new spiritual energy when it comes to expressing yourself, because you guys are just in such a spiritually overwhelming state right now. You guys are making a lot of change when it comes to that, and so you're trying to find balance and learning how to express that and learning how to get in contact with it, the spiritual aspect of life along with the material and physical. And some of you guys realize that they are not mutually exclusive, and so you're trying to find balance when it comes to those things so that you can make your life even more well-rounded, Aquarius. I'm seeing a lot of positive energy for you. Some of you guys are having good communication situations. You are able to communicate yourself appropriately, able to express some of the things that you want to express. You guys are expressing your desires, and you're coming into your desires. You guys have definitely talked about them. You've communicated about them. You worked hard for them, and now you have them. And now you have the good relationships to reflect these situations. Because I feel like you guys are coming into a sense of enlightenment and understanding of who you are, and it could be with somebody. Some of you guys are experiencing a lot of this stuff at home. You guys are not having to go outside to experience some of these things. It's just all happening at once. It's all happening inside your own internal environment, your own emotional place. I feel like some of you guys are going through some very dramatic changes when it comes to your self value. You guys are changing the way that you value yourself. Excuse me. Yeah, you guys are changing the way that you value yourself, the way that you look at yourself. It's becoming a very different person, Aquarius. I'm seeing that. And you guys are you're aware of, you guys are trying to become more aware of yourself. And that's what I'm seeing. You guys are going through a powerful and dramatic transformation, Aquarius. Some of you guys are trying to slay your demons and overcome some of your issues, so a new beginning can start. So that a new beginning when it comes to dealing with your emotional issues, Aquarius. You're really getting a hold of that through this month. This month, you're really grabbing your problems by the reins and deciding that you're not going to be led by them. You're going to lead them down the path that you want them to go, so that you can benefit from some of these negative situations and use them for your benefit and come into a higher understanding of yourself. But yeah, Aquarius, you're just leaving behind old news, old ways of expressing yourself, the old you. You're embracing the new you, Aquarius. So I hope you guys enjoyed your reading.